On April 7, 1939, twins Mrs. Eileen Moon and Mrs. Kathleen Roby experienced the unique circumstance of becoming mothers together for the second time in less than 2 years at Columbia Maternity Hospital in Washington, D.C. Backstage at the Ed Sullivan Show in NYC in 1956, Elvis Presley receives a polio vaccine. Assistant Commissioner Harold Furst administers the vaccine as Health Commissioner Leona Baumgartner looks on. During a mock gas attack on Esher's High Street, 3 air raid wardens don a new type of gas mask known as the invalid helmet respirator, designed for the elderly and those with chest complaints. During World War II, as part of the British government's initiative to encourage the public to ration hot water and conserve fuel supplies, a man draws a line in his bath. On board the battleship HMS Rodney, one of 2 Nelson-class battleships constructed for the Royal Navy in the mid-1920s, a lead-able seaman known as Popeye showcases his 21 years of dedicated service. Princess Margaret, Queen Elizabeth's younger sister, is captured in a photograph in London, UK in 1956. In the streets of Aachen on October 15, 1944, a GI machine gun crew engages in action against German defenders. Bucharest, Romania, during the mid-1950s, a cold November rain falls in Piața Universității. Aboard the Tirpitz battleship in Norwegian waters, a German sailor is captured building a model of the Tirpitz. In 1957, American actress and singer Debbie Reynolds is pictured with her husband, singer Eddie Fisher, and their baby daughter, Carrie Fisher. Children in the United States don playful, grotesque heads as part of a whimsical and creative expression during the 1940s. At Madison Square Garden in Manhattan, Marilyn Monroe is pictured in 1955. In the midst of 1944, Lieutenant General George S. Patton is captured standing behind a Browning 50 Cal machine gun mounted on his command car. In 1951, Joe DiMaggio left, concluded his career with the Yankees, coinciding with the same year Mickey Mantle, right, made his MLB debut. Jacqueline Bouvier, future First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, showcased her early affinity for equestrian pursuits, leading her pony, Buddy, at the 6th Annual Southampton Riding and Hunt Club Horse Show in August 1934. On September 21, 1960, a protest at the United Nations in New York targeted Soviet rule in Ukraine during Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev's visit, underscoring the political tensions of the Cold War era. During Martin Luther King Jr.'s 1963 visit to Los Angeles for a civil rights rally, he was joined by prominent figures, including Anthony Franciosa, Ralph Abernathy, Paul Newman, Polly Bergen, Joanne Woodward, Sammy Davis Jr., and Marlon Brando, highlighting the convergence of influential voices in the civil rights movement. In 1954, Grace Kelly posed for a publicity shot promoting Dial M for Murder, showcasing the elegance and allure that would define her iconic Hollywood career. On Iwo Jima, Marines take a break next to a knocked-out Japanese gun emplacement during World War II. Born on the 27th of January 1936, Florin Piersic is a well-known Romanian actor and TV personality. He gained particular fame for his leading roles in The White Moor and the Margulatu series films. Modern Times, a 1936 American part-talkie film, is a satirical romantic black comedy written and directed by Charlie Chaplin, portraying his iconic Little Tramp character navigating the challenges of survival in the modern industrialized world. Julie Newmar is an American actress, dancer, and singer born on August 16, 1933. She is best known for her portrayal of Catwoman in the 1960s Batman television series. Chief Eagle from the Flathead Indian Reservation in Montana poses in warrior attire for a photograph. Adorned with a headdress, beaded necklaces, and an otter sash, he holds a long spear in front of a teepee, circa 1906. American infantrymen of an armored division march up a road southeast of Bourne, Belgium, showcasing the challenging winter conditions with towering snowbanks on either side of the road during a critical moment in World War II. British Prime Minister Winston Churchill and US President Franklin D. Roosevelt meet in Marrakesh, French Morocco, on January 24, 1943, following the Casablanca Conference. In the 1950s, a man in traditional Dutch attire is captured on Marken Island, situated on the Markermeer Lake in North Holland, Netherlands. The iconic quartet of Oliver Hardy, Stan Laurel, and Buster Keaton, featuring Jimmy Durante, epitomized the golden era of comedy in Hollywood in 1932. The Zulu people, a prominent Nguni ethnic group in southern Africa, constitute the largest ethnic group and nation in South Africa, boasting an estimated 10 to 12 million individuals, primarily residing in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. In 1917, women strike a tableau pose, imitating Henry Moseley's painting, The Birth of the Flag. This photograph recreates the iconic artwork, offering a visual tribute and creative interpretation during a historical period deeply influenced by patriotic sentiment, likely during World War I.